Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I have a fun little video for you today. I'm going to share with you three dumb things we say to ourselves that keep us stuck, right? So, straight up, I've been doing this for a long time. If you don't know me, my name is Miguel Diaz. I've helped over 3,000 busy women lose weight, but do it fast and in a healthy way. Okay. And this has been over the span of a decade. So I've come across my fair share of limiting beliefs, excuses, reasons, you name it, that keep people stuck. So I'm going to share with you three of the dumbest things we say to ourselves. I've said them to myself multiple times. So no judgment. I'm just going to share them with you so that hopefully if you are struggling and you're telling yourself some of these things, you can recognize it and you can be like, crap, okay, I need to change that. Okay. So number one is I know what to do. I just need to do it. Okay. Drop a one in the chat if that's you, if you've said this before. I pretty much know what to do. I just need to do it. Why is it dumb? Because come on, we'll live in 2023, right? If you don't know something, you would just find it on Google like that, right? So it is never lack of knowledge that holds us back. Obviously, it's not a matter of whether you know or you don't know what to do. It really is a matter of implementation, right? It doesn't matter what you know, it matters what you do, right? And if you're not doing the doing, then what good is it, right? If you know what to do. But that one keeps us stuck. And it's the I know what to do, I just need to do it. And weeks, Mondays like today, months, years go by, and then you look back and you're like, shit, all of this knowing hasn't done me any good because I haven't put it into action. So that's number one. And again, no judgment. I've done this. I've said it several times. So drop a one in the chat if you've said, I know what to do. I just need to do it. And time keeps going by and you're not getting anywhere. All right. Now, number two, get ready for this one. Okay. And drop a two in the chat if you've said this before. I shouldn't need help. I should be able to do this by myself. And the problem there is the should. Okay. I shouldn't need help. Again, if you're not where you want to be, then I think that should is more than anything our ego talking. Okay. I have certainly said this before. I shouldn't need any help. I should be able to do this by myself. And that's just my ego talking, saying, no, I'm fine. I don't need any help. I don't need directions, right? Like, I know that I've certainly said that many times. So, if you catch yourself saying that, ask yourself, really, why? What do I get out of not receiving help? What story do I tell myself? What would it mean if I actually asked for help? How would I feel about it? And then you'll start to realize that oftentimes it's just that we have this ego that prevents us from asking for help. We feel that if we did it alone, if we did it by ourselves, it'd be better. Whereas really, if you just did it, period, that would be better. And if by yourself you haven't gotten yourself to take action, you haven't gotten yourself to be consistent, and the results or lack thereof are there to prove it, then really our ego is not serving us at any point then, right? Like it's just keeping us stuck. I shouldn't need help. I should be able to do this alone. Again, I've said this multiple times. So drop a two in the chat if you've said that. Okay. And now third and last. Okay. Third dumb, actually quite stupid thing that I've said that has kept me stuck is I am just not motivated. I just have no motivation. Okay. Drop a three in the chat if you said that before, and I'll tell you why it's dumb. If you like me a little bit less because of that, well, that's dumb. That's okay. I just needed a word that caught your eye, right? So why is it dumb? Because motivation is not needed, right? Now, okay, let's get dark for a minute. The reason why we can be in a spot that we know we're not happy, Say, for example, that you're, 20, 30, 40, whatever, 100, 200 pounds overweight. Whatever you are, you're just not happy with where you're at. Don't feel proud of where you're at. Don't feel proud of how you're living your life, but like you can't seem to change it, right? Okay. You saying, I'm just not motivated. It keeps you there. Okay, keeps you stuck. Here's the key. Okay, ask yourself, if this doesn't change, if this trend continues, where would I be 5 or 10 years from now? And guys, we are great at ignoring this. We're great at avoiding asking ourselves uncomfortable questions, right? So we'll be like, ugh, come on, whatever. But if you're not happy where you're at, ask yourself that question. Okay, let's get real for a minute. What's the trend? Look back. Over the last 10 years, has shit gotten better or worse? Have you, yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, has it gotten better or worse? Because if you haven't gotten better, chances are it will just continue to go in that direction, right? Momentum is a real thing. So if you look at the past, whatever, 6 months, couple years, 10 years, and you're like, well, definitely not in a good spot, draw the line out, follow that line, follow that trend. Where does it lead to? And one of the biggest misconceptions is that shit won't get much worse. This is something that we humans are really good at convincing ourselves of. Well, it won't get much worse than this. I'll probably be right where I'm at today. Wrong. Look at the last 10 years. Have you stayed exactly where you were 10 years? No, you haven't, right? Shit gets harder. Shit gets worse. And if momentum comes to a standstill, then that mountain's going to feel like a much taller mountain to climb. It's going to feel overwhelming, right? It's going to be that much more difficult to start. So that's why, although I've said it multiple times, I'm just not feeling motivated to do blank. That's very dumb of me. We're human. Come on. Are we the smartest species? I guess on paper we are. The reality is we tell ourselves multiple things like these, and they are the reason we stay stuck. So today, the only reason I'm bringing you this video is to hopefully help you identify if you yourself, like me, have said one of those three things and you're not in a good spot today. Now you know why, right? Instead of saying, well, I'm just not motivated, be like, what if I did the thing even though I don't feel motivated? Because guess what? How often do you feel motivated to go to work? Maybe not every day, but you do it, right? So think about it. How much more important are you? Like your health, physically, mentally, emotionally, being in a good place, being feeling happy, being strong. How much more important is that? Is it worth doing even if motivation is not there? 1,000%. And then what happens? If you take action, even without feeling motivated, you start with action. That action, sooner than later, creates momentum. Okay. And that brings results. Okay. Those results become motivating, right? One of the main reasons why we ask our clients to document their progress, to take pictures, to even if it's just for themselves, to take progress pictures, because maybe we usually do them bi-weekly. You can do them more often or less often, whatever you want, but it's important to do it, because then next thing you know, a month, 2 months down the road, you look at those pictures and you might be like, oh, Miguel, but I only lost 15 pounds in 2 months. I'm like, only? But I'm like, look at those pictures. And then you look at the picture and you're like, oh, damn, you're right. And motivation was not required for that. I often tell my clients, no problem. Listen to the complaining while putting your shoes on. You don't feel like heading out for a walk? No problem. A lot of complaining going on in your head? No problem. Literally, listen to it while putting your shoes on. Head out the door. You'll see what happens. It's an amazing thing. But my friends, I've said these three, and many more dumb things that have held me back. So let me know which one of those three resonate with you. Which one of those three can you identify yourself saying? Maybe this video helps. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. I love your faces, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.